Hi, I'm Ebony Devlin and I'm legally blind, and today I'm going to be telling you what it's like being blind in a public school. Just to clarify that I'm registered legally blind. I'm not blind, like fully blind. I'm actually blind in this eye right here, but I've got very little sight that had actually deteriorated, which I will go into in a separate video. But today you get bullied a lot, in school when you're legally blind. You do, with an SNA sitting beside you constantly, with people not wanting to be your friend, with people constantly sniggering and laughing, and saying things, making fun of me. And, in the schoolyard, I remember in primary school, now this is obviously years and years ago, but I remember in the schoolyard, people would come and they wouldn't let me come over to me and they wouldn't let me play with them. Like, they'd be skipping or whatever, and they wouldn't let me play with them. They'd say, oh, there's 8 people, but there was already 8 people playing the game, and they said that there was 9 people that would be playing the game, and I wasn't one of them. They'd exclude me, if you know what I meant, and that was very, 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 very hurtful to me. And the facilities are terrible for blind people. You have to wait for hours and hours to get what you want, or days and days, or weeks and weeks, or years and years, because I remember there were steps going down, and there were stone steps, and you couldn't see any of them. And I was literally dragged down them. Like, I literally walked down them. It was like step, step, step. I couldn't see them. We had to wait a year and a bit, I think, for my mom asked the teachers or the principal or whoever it was to put, yellow paint strips, on the steps or whatever. And it took them a year to do it. And just when, I'd come home every day and say, no, that's not done. And then when Mom heard this, she's like, no, I'll do it myself. When she said that, when she offered to do that, it was done in the next week. So I think it's absolutely disgusting what people, there's no facilities and you get bullied. And there was this teacher, she was a visiting teacher who'd worked for the special needs, and she'd come in, and every day was such a horrible day. Whenever she'd come in, she'd make me feel like absolute crap. Like every day she'd get the teachers in. So basically it wasn't just a private meeting towards me and her. Obviously my SNA was there. My SNA was there as well. But she'd get the whole teachers involved. As many teachers as she could personally find that taught me, to come in and listen to the whole thing, basically, of me basically being insulted, which I thought was absolutely horrific and horrible, and I just wasn't there for it. And okay, so that was just a small snippet of the truth of being a visually impaired person in a public school. If you would like to see a part 2, comment, like, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching.